Look at the face. The camera's all squint today. I don't know what's wrong with it. Good afternoon. Let me just go hide self view. We don't need that. Harvey, George, Noah. Is that Dominic? Is he getting taller? What? Dominic's getting taller. How about you guys on Facebook and YouTube? How are you? Put your names in. Hashtag live. I'm alive. Hashtag live followed by your name. But if you're watching it on the replay, then put hashtag replay and your name. It's always useful to have your name, so we know you're here. We know who's training. Dominic's in. Hashtag live, Dominic. Hashtag live, George. Hashtag live, Noah. Hashtag live, Elise. Hashtag live, somebody else coming in. Bebe's in, practicing turning kicks, reverse turning kicks. Cool. Good kick in there. Baby's practicing kicks, getting warm. Monty's in as well. Montius Maximus. That was your Roman name, yeah? If you had a Roman name, what would your Roman name be? Montius Maximus. Yeah? Are we about ready? Baby's getting warm with it. You're doing the same leg all the time though, baby. Just be conscious, be aware. You have to practice your other leg as well. Yeah, make that one super good. You watch out for your brother, Noah. Your brother's got a habit of wandering around the middle of the floor. The last thing we want is for someone to get a headshot. Whoa, that was nifty. Turning kick, reverse turning kick into a jumping turning kick. That was quite nifty. I'm quite impressed. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to get you to do that again, Noah. I want to see that. Hold on a second. I'm going to get the camera on the Noah. See if you can do that again, then, Noah. Turning kick, reverse, and then into a skipping turning kick. Nifty, yeah, nifty. And you didn't just do it once; you did it a few times. So well done on that. Now, how do I get? I forgot now to get him off this picture now. That's just you now. You've got the show. You've got the floor, Noah. It's just you. Nobody else can get on now. That's it. Oh, no, here we go. Back in the gallery view. Right. If you haven't got access to the Zoom, what Noah was doing was turning kick, reverse turning kick. But when he got into the reverse turning kick, he was going into a turning kick as well. So it was almost a 540. I wish I'd warmed up before I did that. Yeah, it was almost a 540 from the Noah. Quite impressive. Are you all right, Elise? Are you trying to eat the camera? Huh? She's hungry. Someone feed her. Give her an apple. Right. Let's stand up then. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. I think that's Elise's tummy that's rumbling. She eat the camera. Chalio. Come now. And just for next time, I've said it again though, having your screen, not your screen, your camera's pointing up into the sky. It needs to come down. It's difficult, I know, because if you haven't got a laptop, you have to put the phone against something. And if you haven't got something that works quite well, the phone just falls over, doesn't it? I've got quite a nifty stand here. Now, this is not from the pound shop, but I know in the pound shop you can get little holders for mobiles and for, what are they called? iPads and tablets. That's it, tablets. This one's a bit nifty because you put the phone in and it follows you. Yeah, it can see through your camera and it follows you while you're filming yourself. Anyway, so that's not what you need. Let's get warm. I'm going to find some spot to start with. Twisting the body. Let's get this twisting started. Not jumping from side to side, but I'm going a belly button there, a belly button there. So I'm just ping, 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 do the twist basically, and you get the hands going. It's like an opposite reaction. It's like punching and making your hand go back to the hip. This is what the body and the hands are doing. They're working together to go the opposite way. Does that make sense? Now forward and back with the feet. So this one's a spotted dog. If you get the hands, I don't know why it's called that. I still haven't looked it up. Some banana head decided to call it a spotted dog. Star jumps. See jump. Get the hands right up to the top. We really need to work these arms a bit more. Those that are not lifting them up high enough, you're not making your arms work enough to get warm. So you might end up injuring yourself. Some people are getting tired already. Well, that's no good. Bouncing on the spot, lift one knee up, and then up, and then up, and then bring the knee up as high as you can, though. Come on, don't be lazy, get the knee up high. Maybe that's not high enough for you. You can get your knee up higher than that. Change. I've got my hands up as well, look. Hands are up. Alternate. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hands are still up. George is doing it good. Come on, Monty, you can do this easy. Easy, isn't it? Kicking now, front kick. That's it, lift the knee and kick out. Get your legs nice and warm. Keeping the hands up. Couple of hundred more. What? Come on, baby, get the knees up, kicking. Come on, Dominic. Lift the knees, George. And release, lift the knee up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Bouncing on the spot. Warmer now? Hope so. Hiya. Okay, nice easy ones. Everybody's going to do the same thing first. I'm going to the back. 4 forward, 4 back. Just any one technique. So you could do a punch, yes you could, or a high punch, or you could do an outer forearm block, or an inner forearm block, or a low block. You decide, pick one technique, and try and do it as best as you can when I count. Ready? That is, you've got to pick one technique, your choice. I'm going to choose mine. Ready? And up. 2. Set. Next. Now backwards. And up. 2. Set. Next. Barrow. Sure. So that was just for you to pick. You've got to go, oh, what technique do I know? So you've got to think a little bit, haven't you? Do the same one again. Ready? Apart from Dominic. Dominic, leave the kicks just now. I want to see hand techniques from your patterns. Okay? Ready? Lift. Same one. And up. 2. Set. Next. One finger this time. Just in case. 2. Backwards. And up. 2. Set. Next. Barrow. Sure. All right. So who have we got? We've got 10 cups in. 10 cups, you're going to do low knife hand lock. All right, 10 cups, low knife hand lock. In a walking stance, ganso, songkal, najundi maki. Or najundi songkal maki, either way. Najundi is low, songkal is the knife hand, maki is block. Ganso is walking stance. At least 9 cups, songkal debi maki. Nian jiso, songkal debi maki. Just checking my hands are doing the right thing. Yeah. And we're going to have 8 cups. 8 cups. Nian jiso, songkal yok teribi. Nian jiso, songkal yok teribi. 7 cups. Ganan so, dang jumak yok teribi. Ganan so, dang jumak yok teribi. All right, so make sure you back that hand up, both hands working hard. And it's a high section, so you have to hit that eye level. Have we got any 6 cups? I can't see any 6 cups. Let me just check the comments on Facebook. Well, we've got 5th cup. Lucas is there. Jay is there. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock? 6 cups. I need something to eat, I think. 6th cup. I'm having to think about this a lot because my head's going a little bit loopy. I think. Dolimio maki. Remember, it's a reverse block. 6 cups. Ganan so dolimio maki. Dolimio. Eh? Mio. Anyway, Spanish. Italian, sorry. 5th cups. 5th cups, I would like you to do dultamo, no pundi maki. High section. High, no pundi. Dultamo, no pundi maki. It's the last 2 moves of yogok. Alright, so that's what you're doing. 4th cup, your favorite dong jumok yok release, and high reverse punch. Bundi bundi jurugi. Alright, but George, I want to do really slow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want you to do it step. I don't want you to do it fast. No. 4th cups. 1, 2, 3. That's what you're doing. And at that speed. Anybody's 3rd cup? No 3rd cups. Okay, that's how we go then. Everybody ready to go? Do you remember what you need to do? 10 cups. 8 cups. 7 cups. 6 cups. 5th cups. And 4th cups. Ready? Go to the back of the room. First step. Hana. Breathe in. 2. That's better, George. Good control on that one. Set. Neck. Remember, it's high section for 5th cups. High section, yeah? Back fist for 7th cups. High section. Stepping backwards. Set up. 2. Set. Next. Barrow. Step up. Now, I've seen you do that, but I'm going to be watching closely now as you do it in your own time. You'll do 4 forward, and then you do 4 backwards, but I'm not counting. You are. All right? No, I don't mean fast either. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want any of that. I just counted. Hana. 2. Set. Neck. That kind of speed. You have to count now. 4 forward, 4 backwards, then go again. 4 forward, 4 backwards, then go again. Until it's good. Jumi. Elise. Hello. Are you ready? Your screen went there. You okay? Some of the screens are flickering a little bit or sticking. Ready, stance, jump. When I say jump, that means parallel ready stance, doesn't it? Normally, yeah, unless you're going to do a different stance, but parallel ready stance is the default, what you do automatically. First step, you do yourself. Sorry, first 4 you do yourself, and then backwards 4 you do yourself. Forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. Sisha, begin. Who's got the best techniques? Who's got the strongest techniques? You've got to do 4 forward and 4 backwards. I'm not sure I asked you to do that, Dominic. I'm sure I asked you to do back fist high strike. Yeah? That's it. Remember, it's Gangnam style when you do back fist. The hand underneath is the one that's going to... This is Gangnam, south of the river, right? The one here, back fist. That's the one you're using. The one underneath is the back fist. The one underneath is the back fist. Excellent job. Drop the elbow a little bit. Keep going. More power than that, Harvey. No. What are you doing? Eh? I've seen a fly use more energy than that. Now, underneath. I've said underneath 3 times at least. Come on, you've got to listen with your ears and watch with your eyes. I'm showing you and telling you what to do, but you're ignoring the details. Go on, George, let me see. You've got to keep going, forwards and backwards. That's it. Elise has got it. Mind the stance, Elise. Remember, stop each time rather than you're not doing a dance. Yeah, you're not doing a dance. Make sure you stick to the floor before you go again. Let's see Monty's techniques. What's he doing? Is he working hard? Good, nice hand strike. But Monty, I think that last one might have been a mistake, or it could be the camera. I can't see very well. This one, knife hand side strike, lies on top. That's the one that does the strike, okay? Anything with the pinky side going outward, just that one. But then, on top. That's it. Make sure both hands working. Both hands finish at the same time. The foot finishes at the same time as the feet, hands, and the breath. Let me get mixed up now. It's been a long day. Huh? That's good, George. That's good control now. I'm working hard, so I'm going to have a drink. Just a little one. That's decent, Elise. That's it. Good control. But I need more power from you, though. The power's gone. And I'll tell you why. Elise, you've forgotten this bit. You've forgotten that bit. You've forgotten about lifting the hands up before you go. You lift hands up, boom, and then forward. Back, up, forward, back, up. Well, that looks better. That looks like it's more powerful now. Yeah. Wow. Breathe in. Hands go up. Paro. Stop. Or command. Stop it. Stop it. Command. Paro means back to ready. Okay. So at least that was looking stronger when you remembered. Yeah. It's not back like this. That's a robot. That's we don't do robot Taekwondo. Yeah? Here, if I go forwards or backwards, we go forwards, up, and down. Forwards, up, and down. Remember, breathe in, and breathe out. Yeah? It's the same for everybody. When you do the technique, you breathe in, so back fist, cross, breathe in, and then out. Did you see it goes up slightly? Boom, and then out. Knife hand guard look. Up and then down. Double forearm lock. Up and then down. Back fist. Release. Breathe in. And then down. Yeah, George is doing really good there. Yeah. Your techniques are getting better. Everybody's techniques are getting better. But sometimes you might be forgetting things, just the basic things. All right? We're going to do that again, just for a shorter time this time, because I need to see Bennett and Monty do it properly. I'm pretty sure you were, but I have to see you do it, okay? So everyone go back to the start, doing same techniques, 4 forwards, 4 backwards. I just need to make sure I see everyone. Ready? Sisha. Make sure you're doing it right. Look, see what you're doing there, Lisa. That's not correct now, is it? Your hands are going the wrong way, at least. Your hands should be at the front when you finish. Yeah? Yeah, at least your hands are the wrong place when you stop. Go back and do it again. It's just that the first one was a mistake. And wash your baby now. Come on, keep going. Hands up and forward. That's the one. That's it. And the baby as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. There we go. Nice and strong. Good job. And Monty is doing a straight from that. That's it. Hold on, Monty. Don't drop the hand. You're crossing, but you're crossing here and then you're dropping your hands. That doesn't make sense. Cross the hands and keep them there. Don't go to this. Yeah, and definitely don't do this. We want them here. We want the hands here. So we straight slightly down. Try again. You drop the hands again, Monty. Don't drop the hands. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Other hand back to the hip. Cross and boom. There we go. Parallel. Well, come on, stop. Back to the start position. Now, these techniques that you're practicing, when you practice them now, and they're good, these are the ones you have to put into the pattern. Right? So if you were doing a good job there, and your pattern has that technique, then when you do your pattern or your step sparring or wherever it comes in, you have to do that technique, the new one, the good one, kick the old one out and put the new one in. All right? So remember that one. You have to put that good one into the pattern. We're going to do one more technique. One for ninth cups. Ninth cups, you're going to do inner forearm block in L stance. Ninjaso and Pavo Pandimaki. Now pay attention, ninth cups. Look at the stance here. Yeah? The stance here. It's not this. It's not sumo. We don't have toes facing that way and that way. We've got them here. That was too long. There you go. A nice L stance inner forearm block. That's for ninth cups. 10th cups. 10th cups are going to do middle outer forearm block. Gun and saw, walking stance, kanri pakapawamaki. Middle outer forearm block. Alright? L stance, inner forearm block for 9th cups. At least you're doing this, baby, you're doing this. Knee into so, and palmo pandimaki. 8th cups, you're going to do sang palmomaki. Knee into so, sang palmomaki. Easy peasy. 7th cups, you're going to do gun and so, hecho maki, nopunde, hecho maki, or hakapalmo, hecho maki, if you want more detail, because there are different hecho makis. At 7th cup level, you're going to use outer forearm, hakapalmo, and it's high section, so nopunde. So if you say high outer forearm wedging block, that's nopunde, hakapalmo, hecho maki. Right? Maki is blocked. That's what we mean. That's 7th cup. 6th cup. 6th cup. You've done the Libya Maki already. Alright? I want you to do Ninjutsu Songkal Debi Maki. Why? Because sometimes 6th cup, your L stance is too wide. And I'm not there to kick your butt, so you have to kick your own. When you go forward, I want you to go parallel stance, turn foot, step forward. The very, very beginning, when you started learning L stance, this is how you did it. Parallel stance, turn the foot, step back. Yeah, that's the very first way you learn L stance. Ninjutsu, Songkal Debi Maki. That's what you're doing 6th cups. 5th cups, Ninjutsu, Sanpao Maki. Sanpao Maki. This one over the forehead or over the bridge of the nose. Nice hand here, not your forearm, because we're using Sanpao. This one's middle, so make sure it's level with your shoulder. Ninjutsu Sanpao Maki. Twin knife hand blocks. 4th cup, you're going Songkal Debi Maki. Gone and so we have up Teresi. George knows what I do. You do this. 1, 2, And again, take your time, George, for this one. Make sure it's 1, 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So here, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. All right? So you're timing everything with your breathing. If you do that, you're learning, you're teaching yourself breath control, and you shouldn't be out of breath. Shouldn't be. Right? When you're practicing, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And so on. Right, go to the back. I'm going to count. Jump in. First step. Hana. You're doing inner forearm and L stance at least. L stands for 9 cups. 2. Set. Neck. Make sure it's a long enough step that you're doing 7 cups. Remember, it's walking stance. Some of you do an awful short walking stance. Neck. You didn't cross your hands there, Elise. You're not doing Songkal Devimaki anymore. You're doing Anhalmamaki. Yeah, you forgot. Backward step, hana. And when you're crossing, it's not this one. This is what babies do. Baby Taekwondo, right? You're supposed to be doing forearms now. Because you're strong, you're big and tall. Cross the forearms, not the wristicles. Ready? Two. Nice and strong. Breathe in, breathe out. Set. Neck. Look where you're going, Hannah. Hannah? I call Noah Hannah. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a number. That's 4. Okay, from now on, you're going to do 4 forwards and 4 backwards in your own time. And you're not just going to go blah, 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 blah. You've got to put power in each one. So if you're doing inner forearm block, 1, breathe in, 2, right? Put some strength in. Sang Palmamaki. Sang Song Palmamaki. Put some power in. Ready, Elise? You're not on the keyboard, are you? You're not playing with the screens? All right, so you know what your moves are. 4 forward, 4 backwards in your own time. Let's start in ready stance. Me. Sija. So you can start. Make sure you put power in. Don't cross the hands in front of your eyes. You can't see nothing, right? 5th cup, Songkal Maki. 6th cup, Songkal Devimaki. Need to so Songkal Devimaki. You've got to focus on your L stance. Make sure that your L stance is not wide. When you're going forward, you're doing this. You don't do that. You don't go like this. I said to you, go forward parallel, turn, turn. I want you to do it like that. Not the way you think you know is best, because it's not the best. Right? You're doing it wrong. That's why I'm asking you to do it the right way. If you do it the right way, I wouldn't ask you to do it a different way. Cross the hands, Dominic, here. So you can see through the gap. Make the gap a big gap when you cross the hands. Cross the hands, make it a big gap. That's a small gap. Big gap. Look at the gap. Mind the gap. That's still too. What are you doing? Look. Am I doing this or am I doing this? I'm definitely doing this. Yeah? Look. Go on. Block. I'm waiting. Now, let's have it again. Look, Dominic. Look at my hands. Are you doing the same thing, Harvey? Look. Are you doing tiny, tiny, or are you doing big and strong? Right, Harvey's doing it right now. Big and strong. Not here, you're not a vampire. Look, start away from you. You need a gap. Who's going, are you doing strong crossing of the hands? That's decent. At least that's decent. Long, your steps are too long, baby, but there's a lot of power there. Your steps are too long. Make them shorter step. That's a bit better. There you are, that's it. Yeah, it's difficult to say how much because we can't measure it. Yeah, but that was a lot better going backwards then. Come on, George, let me see loads of power from you. Boom! Wow! That's a good elbow. 1, 2. Nice and strong. Let's see what's Noah up to. He's strong. Remember, don't pause too much, Noah. Go back and block. Forward and block. That's better. Good timing. Elbows down. Just check that your elbows are directly down with this pinch your hand. Same with Dominic. Yeah, Dominic, look at the hands. Look, you're not doing the same thing. Get the elbows down. That's it. There you go. Yeah, it's not chicken and eye. Just straight up and down. Right? Elise, breathe in. Breathe in. Look, 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 Elise. Watch, Elise. Elise, you're moving, so you're not listening. Watch. Breathe in. See how you lift it up again. You breathe in, the balloon goes up. Yeah? Just add that a little bit, it'd be super strong. Go for it. That's good, Monty, but just check this hand near the front. You cross your hands in front of your chest, not here in front of your belly. You cross them here. Yeah? And when you block, make sure this one is shoulder line. Getting good though. Nice and strong. 1, 2. That's it. All right, come on, stop there. I did you to stop there. Come on, stop. That was good. You're listening really good. Your technique's getting better. You just have to make sure you remember this. Right? So for Elise, you just have to remember when you cross the hands, you breathe in. You see how they went up? You breathe in and down. The same with knife hand guarding ball. You breathe in and then down, right? You're going to be really good if you can get that straight. Baby, sorting your L stance out not too long. That was much better there. Just, you're going to have to practice it a lot though, because without me being there, and not just you, but everybody's stances have changed. They're either too long or they're too short. Yeah? Because I'm not there to hammer your nails, hammer your feet in the right place. You have to practice getting power. That's the main thing. And if you can work out how to do the power, we can do the stances when we go back to class next week. All right? Now, they are outdoor classes next week, not indoor classes. So if it rains, we'll still be training. Yeah? If it was cricket, if it was rugby, if it was hockey, if it was swimming, and it was wet, we'd still be doing it. Right? Huh? Yeah. Okay, so if it's raining, we're still training. I didn't mean it right there, but wait. Yeah? If it's raining, we're training. Even. Right, how long have we got? We've got more techniques to do. Yeah, we've got loads of time. Brilliant. We're going to quickly do 2-step sparring for everybody. Who's that? Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Eh? George has got a wild animal loose in the living room. He's gone for a wild animal. There he goes. Right, so we're going to do 2-step sparring for everybody. Even white belts and 9th cups. You don't need this until you're a 7th cup. You don't. But we're going to look at it. You're going to practice one, but then the next grades, you're all going to practice something a bit higher. Okay? So we'll start with number 1. I'm going to face that way. If you do the same thing, come over this side. It's very off-putting watching the camera there because I'm over here, but on the camera, I'm over there. Anyway, how do you do that? We have to bow to our opponent. Make sure you can still see. There's no measuring in 2-step sparring. But you still can if you want to. As a white belt, you can, it's okay. But if we don't measure in 2-step sparring, I'm going to step my right foot back and guard. Now, everybody knows how to do this because we've done that a lot. George had to think about it there. Do right foot back. Has everybody got the right foot back? Oh, Elise's got. Oh, no, she's just off camera there. We put our right foot back and we're going to do a punch. And then we're going to do a front kick. But watch first so you see how I do it. Ready? I'm going to do a punch, and then I'm going to do a kick, and then I'm going to do walking ready stance. So there's 3 things to do after you've bowed, after you've gone big 1, 2 big, after you say yeah. There's only 3 things to do: punch, front kick, then walking ready stance. So we'll all do it by number. Ready? Now, punch, big punch with the right hand, right foot. Make sure your hand's in the right place and your belly's facing the right way. Don't be lazy. Everybody's got the right hand up. At least you're punching. You do a bit of dancing there. At least you're punching. We're not dancing, we're punching. Okay, 2, 1, and then down. Once we kicked, we go walking ready stance. Barrel, there comes. Now, can you all start practicing that now? I know some of you know it. 7th cup, 6th cup, 5th cup, 4th cup, 5th. I know you know this, but there's no harm in practicing it because you can always make it better. All right? So just have a quick go with that. I'm going to do it as well. We'll all do it. 3 steps, sorry, not 3 steps, 2 steps, 2 steps barring number 1. Just player 1. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2 big, middle punch. Go. Middle front kick. And down. And then we go back and we do it again. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and back again. So you just keep repeating that. All you're doing is bow, guard, walking stance, middle punch, then middle front kick, down into a walking stance, ready with the hands, walking ready stance. Gone jump soaking. That's it. Make sure you do the kick properly though, George. Don't just flick your foot out. Same with everybody else, even the ones that can't see. When you punch, do the punch properly. When you guard, do the guards properly. When you kick, make sure you're kicking to the right place. Imagine the opponent is there. Imagine you've got a kick back. You should be kicking with your right leg in it. So go back and start again. Bow first. Come on. Guard. And then go punch. And middle kick. There, that'll do. Barrel. Everyone stop. Come on. That was player 1. That was player 1. So on the other side, take 1. Player 2, middle block. If you're a 9th cup, you're going to do inner forearm lock. 1. All right? Then you're going to block the front kick. Then you're going to punch with the right hand. I'm going to face you guys so you can see me do it. I'm going to do inner forearm block. Then X fist, downward block. Not down here, just to here. Block to here. Yeah? Then right hand punch. Let's try that together. We'll do it by numbers. I'm going to start here. So we bow first. Take 1. They shout, yeah. And we go, yeah. We block. 1. We step backwards and block, though, Dominic. You step forward. We step backwards and block. And it's your right foot that goes back. So everybody check it's your right foot behind you. No. 2. Set. Punch on the spot with the right hand. Make sure it's your right hand, Dennis. That's it. Barrel. Sure. Everybody does it with the wrong hand to start with. Everybody, because of the way you're standing. Because of the way you're standing. I don't know why. It's just everybody goes bang and bang. Maybe because you're used to going that and that and that and that. Maybe it's just people. I don't know. All right, but player 2, do it again. 1 here, inner forearm, X fist, upward. All right, so you practice only player 2 now, just that one we practice. Don't forget to bow. Right? Go on then, you're player 2. Let me see player 2 practice. Don't forget the bow. And then you right foot back, Elise. Right foot back for the first block. Everyone should be stepping right foot back for the first block. Right foot back. Was they're punching and you're blocking their right hand. Then you're blocking their foot. Then you're punching them as a counter strike. Looking good. That's it. Even the 9th cups are doing good in this. Elise and baby, that's really good. So this one should be for 7th cups only. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. No ballerina steps. Yeah? Really good. This one higher than your grade, but you're doing well with it. They're not tricky, but it's extra to remember, isn't it? This one's new. X fist downward block. Tricky. Good. 8th cup, well done. Keep going. Come on, Elise, you can do it. Another few seconds, and then you're going to do player 1 and player 2. All right? All right, stop in there. Let's go to one side. I'm going this way. We're going to face that way. Keep facing that way. All right? We're going to do player 1. Then we're going to do player 2. We've done it before with step sparring. This is 2-step sparring number 1. We've just practiced it. Let's go and do it from the start. Ready? Carry on. Shonen. Guard and stand. 2. Everyone's right foot should be back. Now we go kia. Punch 1. Middle kick 2. And down. Smashing, smashing. Barrel. Step up. Alright, now they're going to attack us. They're player 1 now. We're player 2. We bow, and in there. Jumbe. Right foot back. Head up. So everyone's right foot back. Inner forearm lock. 2. X fist and right hand. Punch. Obverse punch. Paro. Shove. Okay, you know it now. 2-step sparring number 1. Player 1, player 2. You practice it. This is for everybody, even for 6th, well, even 7th, but 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Everybody needs to remember this one. So start now. We've already got someone doing it. Come on, catch up. Player 1 and player 2, 2-step sparring number 1. Go for it. George, I don't want to see those types of techniques. I want to see nice and strong and snappy techniques. It looks like you're just walking through it, right? We don't want that. We don't want to ever practice walking through if we've warmed up. If we haven't warmed up, then you can use the walking through it as a warm-up. But if we're nice and warm, don't waste the opportunity. You must do it nice and strong, nice and snappy, loads of power, proper stances, good breath control. Down, that's it. 1, 2, and down. That's it. Baby, go back to where you finished. So when you did the kick and you stepped out, like that, right? Okay. No, in fact, do it again. Start again. You do it yourself. Get to number 1, player 1. Finish that. Come on, Elise. Practice. Punch, kick, and down. Right, baby, stop there. When you've done that, that's player 1, but you must come back to parallel stance first before you do player 2. All right? That's it. Otherwise, what happens is you're on the wrong foot, you're on the wrong side, and you're practicing it wrong. So when you've done player 1, then do parallel stance, and then do player 2, and then you're sorted. Go for it. Player 2. Got bow. Inner forearm. X. You're supposed to step back. Oh, I see. Good. Keep going then, and then do parallel stance, and now Baby, baby, you've just done player 1. So now go to parallel stance. You're all right. Is it too much for you? Yeah? No, that was fine. Your player 1 is excellent. Keep going. Yeah, right. Now stop. That's the end of player 1. Ah, there we go. Now do player 2. Yes. Then X fist downward. And then punch them with the right hand. There we go. See? All you need to do is practice now. You've got the moves. It's easy. Just don't forget to do parallel stance in between. Come on, George. I want to see more power from you. That's it, Elise. More power from you, though. It's getting a bit soft now. Are you getting tired? Yeah, we can't be tired. When someone's trying to get this, we can't be tired. Right? You've done the same thing, Elise. When you've done player 1, you must go to parallel stance first. Yeah? So you've done, boom! Now, parallel stance, then player 2. All right? Go and try it again. Just remember, parallel stance, then player 2. Go on, you can do it.
I did that.
You might not have done it that time. Try again and we'll see. Go on. Go to guard first, Elise. Start again. Don't forget to bow first. Keep on. Then step back to guard. That's the wrong side. Put your right foot behind you. Now you're cooking. Okay, go for it. 1, 2, down. Good. Now parallel stance and then go for the next inner forearm block. Other foot, at least. Your right foot should go back first. There you go. That's it. And then right punch. Very good. Okay. Right, come on, stop there. We can stick with that one for 9th cup. So Baby and Elise, you need to practice that one again. You've almost got it without any mistakes, which is really good because 9th cups, you shouldn't really be doing this, but I thought make it interesting. Yeah, give you something new and fresh to practice, make it more exciting, and then next lesson we'll get back to what you need to know. Because sometimes if you practice everything that you need to know over and over again, it's like reading the same story over and over again. You know the story before mom and dad tells you. Eh? Once upon a time, there were 3 pigs. They lost their house, they died, they went to the market at the end. You know the story, don't you? Or they didn't die, they just went on holiday for a long time. All right? You know the story. So when you do some training, do something else, some interesting stuff like 2-set sparring, and now you're going to go back. Next lesson, go back to what you know, and it'll be refreshing for you, okay? So right now, can you practice the 2-set sparring number 1 you've just been doing, all right? You can do it with me. You're going to do the player 1 and player 2 that you've been practicing, but everyone else is going to do number 2. Jumbi! Charlie up, come in. That's the same. Jumbi, step back, guard step. That's the same. At least you should be guarding. Right, Baby's ready? Everybody's ready? I'm going to count, but Baby and Elise, you're going to carry on with the punch and the kick when I count. Everybody else, you're going to kick first. Hit 2. Barrel. Well, that was complicated, wasn't it? you got series number 1, which is punch and kick. And then you got series number 2, which is kick and punch. The blocks are different. So let's do player 2. For Elise and Baby, you're going to do first inner forearm block when I count, and X fist downward when I count, then right hand punches when I count. Okay? Get ready then. Carry up, kyung. First step for sequence number 2, we're going to block the kick, low block. Hana. Now the next one, watch closely, Dominic. I'm going to block with my right kick. Right rising kick. 2, step, kick, step. All right, now there's a lot going on then. A lot going on. It gets harder. This is why 9 cups are not doing it. 9 cups, this is what you're doing. Ready? 1, 2, punch, kick, down. Parallel stance. Take 1, sijak. Inner forearm, express, block. Punch even. Yeah, you've just been doing that. You know what to do. So, baby, and at least you know what to do. Number 1, you've just been doing it. You're going to practice that again. So, make sure you do everything correctly. You breathe in, you breathe out. Take your time with it and have some fun with it. Ready? Begin. Everybody else, sequence 2. Let's go again. Ready? 1 and 2. Then player 2. 1, 2, 3. I'll do it again because not everybody's doing it right. This is how I do it. Right foot goes back. 1, low block. Left foot goes back. 2, side rising kick. Then 3. I think Facebook's frozen again. I'm getting a little bit fed up with this Facebook, you know. Facebook's been a pain in the bottom. Is it back again? Yeah, it froze there, didn't it? All right, guys and girls, we've only got a couple of minutes left. Sequence 2, you bow, ready. You do a front kick, then walking ready stance. Stepping forward. Then you do a punch. And step back. Now to defend, you block the kick first. 1, out of forearm, low block. 2, rising kick with the side, and then strike. Right, then arrows. Can you practice that now? Has anybody got any bits they're getting confused with? Is anybody confused, needs a bit of help? Let me know. Just wave your hands in the air. Elise, you all right? Yeah, doing the block. Baby, you okay? Right? Baby, player 1 is okay? Yes or no? Just wave your hands if it's a yes. Yeah? And so player 2 is the tricky bit. It's player 2 the tricky bit. Somebody's put a thumb up there. Dominic. Yeah? You carry on, Dominic. Do number 1 then. Baby, wave your hands if player 2 is a problem. Player 2 tricky? Yeah, okay then. Let's do the whole thing, me and you, right? We're going to face that way. Is it okay if I face this way? Are you okay standing there, or do you want to be on the other side? You go where you want to go, right? I'm going to do the whole thing. I'll stay here anyway. So bow, ready, 2, then. Right foot goes back, down. 2 big. Yeah, so this is number 1. Punch. Then middle kick and down. Excellent. Step back. Bow. Parallel stance. Step the right foot back. Inner forearm block. Down with the fists, with the step back. And then your right hand punches. Right hand power punch. That's the one. Paro. Sure. Yeah? It's tricky. It is tricky, but you did good there, Elise, as well. You don't have to know that just now. But when you come back to the class on Thursday, isn't it going to be so nice to start practicing the stuff you remember? Right? You're waving at me, Noah. I don't know what it means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. But if you need any help, put a comment in. Go on.
It's just that when you do a video, I was doing a class and I was sitting ready stance.
Yeah, and L ready stance, Noah. It was L ready stance, but today I decided not to do that. If you remember that, you do it. But if I had to explain that, people wouldn't have a Scooby what I was talking about. But it's good that you do, because you paid attention to the video. Yeah? Sometimes I try and go back to how I used to teach, just to see how people react to it. But tonight would have been too long-winded if I had stopped and people would have got confused, right? But well done, yeah, exactly right. Player 2, when they do the kick, 1, and then 2, 3, and then strike, yeah? L ready stance. But don't worry about that today. That's for the class next week. We're going to finish now because I've only got 3 minutes, yeah, to get on to the next class. No time for a drink or nothing. But well done for everybody, especially 9th cups and 8th cups, because it's tricky. That stuff's higher up, all right? It's higher up stuff. So well done for trying it, not getting upset. It was maybe difficult and something new, but that's what challenges are, right? You've been challenged and you did very well. You met the challenge. So congratulations for being superstars. From there, I shall see you next class. I have no idea what day it is. It's a Thursday. It's Thursday today, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye for now. Bye for now. Oh, I didn't have a clue. I thought it was Tuesday. It seems it's Thursday today. I think I've done this before. Jay was on, hopefully working hard. Lucas Gundry was on, hopefully working hard. And any problems with two-step sparring? The 3-step and the 2-step video link, it was available in the WhatsApp message today, yesterday, the day before that. There's a link for 3-step and there's a link for 2-step and there's a link for the YouTube videos. So go and have a look and see the videos. Ta-ta for now. I will see you next class.